Welcome to Charlotte Motor Speedway. Thank you very much for tuning in. My name is John Theodore, streaming live at twitch.tv/John_A_Theodore. Thank you very much for tuning in. Repeat that again. Recorded version of this race can be found in the full race archive at youtube.com/C/John Theodore. So if that's how you're watching, thank you as well. If you like my stuff, please give a follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, and like my video. I'm starting 22nd out of 23 in the number 18. This is a 35-lap race with no cautions. K&N cars. I will try to do my very best to get a good finish and survive here, but with no practice, that might be tough. Also, let's see. I should have done this before.
Alright guys, good luck.
Make sure you're dragging your brakes a little bit there, bud. Get the temp in them.
Where's it? Skip. Barber Race Series. There we go.
Do what you can.
I gotta make sure that I'm registered for that, so I'll find a spot to register on the back straight maybe. Or in the corner. There we go. Alright, now I can just focus on the race. Eyes forward. I do not want to miss the Nordschleife and skip Barber. We're just going to turn this thing into a 35-lap practice session, it looks like.
Yeah, that's not bad. I got into you. He's high, stay low. Slow cars in front of you. Outside, in and out, inside, one wide. 46.
Somehow.
5, 2.
I was trying to stay up, but I didn't get to it. That was amazing by you.
Yeah, I didn't touch anyone. And that is how you avoid wrecks. Wreck avoidance 101, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes the wreck finds you. Send it.
35.593.
So, I mean, if we would have been up in the back, we might have been in that one. But we managed to get through it. Now we're in 16th. I'm in the 18. That's probably better than I was going to finish. So I'll take it. That's the new chicane for the Roval. Just about. It's right over there. Let's see if we can chase down Barrett Flo in the 23s. 10.5 seconds in front. We can really take care of our stuff. Maybe we'll be able to gain on him by the end of this race. We have to run a lot quicker than that, though. And maybe there will be more wrecks. Who knows? Thank you, Kirk.
31.578.
Wreck avoidance is a skill. You must practice it. And you will get better at it. Ten and a half, 10.4.
31.561.
"10 seconds and 30 laps is a tall order." That is true, but it all kind of depends on, you know, how I take care of my tires and how he takes care of his. I definitely do have to be gaining on him in order for that to work, though. But with the way that the tires fall off on this track, I would say that it's not impossible. He's going to finish more than 10 seconds behind the leader with where he is now. So it's possible to make 10 seconds on that guy. It's just a question of if I can do it. Grinding the right front like that in 3 and 4 ain't going to work. That's for sure. Right now I'm just, you know, the gap's just kind of staying the same. I'm losing ground to the guys in front of him. Well, we got a chance to gain more spots now. More freebies incoming. Maybe.
32.063.
Depends on how much damage the 5 has, I guess. Looks like a pretty good amount. And here comes Kollin Keister. See, here you go. I may not be able to gain 10 seconds on the 23. I guarantee you Collin's got the ability to gain 10 seconds on me and lap me before this thing's over. So there's a freebie. If anyone's got the Kenduchi freebie emote from Tier 1 sub on his channel, go ahead and drop that in.
I'll pull down back to a cheerleader.
Sorry for the very boring race here, guys. A lot of action at the beginning, and then because I had to slow down so much to avoid that wreck, it's just going to be a lot of riding around slow-low in 15th and trying to learn how to run this track a little bit quicker. So last one was a 32.083. We got more problems. Is that still the 5 car there? Goodness gracious me.
32.196.
That felt a little bit smoother going through that corner that time. That was not as smooth. That was rough. Leader 4 to 5 tenths a lap quicker, yeah.
32.224.
That lap I was a tenth slower than the previous one. Lost a lot of time in 3 and 4. Taking it back up. Beamish is falling back.
0.161.
Only top 2 are in the 31s, okay. So I guess my 32.16 is not actually that bad at this point in the race. Not great, but not terrible.
32.165.
Son of a gun. My tires are in way better shape. Yeah, I mean, I have been taking care of them.
0.776.
Jeez.
Side. Still there. Door quarter clear.
So that one was a 32.7 with that mistake. Charlotte's definitely a track where you can take care of the tires and make up a ton of time at the end of a race.
32.9.
Now I'm at 32.9. Have I made big mistakes the last 2 laps? I was doing a 32.1. It's bogged down a little bit too much off of turn 4.
32.678.
Need to lift a little bit earlier going into 3 so that I can get a better drive off coming off of 4. Drive off 2 is helping for sure. So let's see, let's lift about there. Set the brake and get the up. Too much gas. 32.6 again.
Hold on for 21. Fucking nice to face.
I don't even know if the line that I'm running is particularly good. It does seem like whenever I try to get down low, though, the back end really wants to step out when I get onto the gas. That's part of why I'm running up high.
32.4.
32.4, there we go. Now it's settled down. Keister isn't gaining as much on me as he was before. Looks like the 19 had issues there. The 32.5. How's the 32.5 compared to what other people are running? Because that's pretty repeatable right now.
I did not mean to do that at all. Sound like you all.
Sometimes just surviving's all you need to do in these races. Leader's a 32.6.
32.8.
That's a 32.8. But yeah, I've stabilized my gap with the leader.
Outside. Clear. Outside.
Lap car's running right where I wanted to run. I'm up into 14th because the 4 got taken out. I guess that was who the 20 took out, maybe? It's 9 seconds to the 19 for 13th place. I don't think I'm going to have any chance of catching him.
Thirty-two.
32.9. Still 9 seconds back. I would need to gain a second a lap to catch him. I don't think that's going to happen. Revs are just getting too... I'm letting the revs get too low in 3 and 4.
32.8.
I'm still getting a better run off the corner than the guys that I'm chasing are. They're beating me in the middle of the corner, so I got to think that they're probably running a lower line. Wow. So I'm running a competitive time with Michael Guest right now. That's pretty incredible. Within a tenth of him. There's a 32.752.
10 laps to go, 10 laps to go, lap 5.
Ah! What is this guy doing? Alright.
33.34.
Yeah, that lap got messed up because of the lapped car. That cost me a ton of time. Yeah, 21 struggling big time. I can see that. We'll see.
Working the bottom.
Uh-oh. Yeah! Kept it off the wall. Drove it in there a little bit too hard.
33.4.
33.4. Get back into my rhythm. Alright. Yeah, they're all struggling, but they're going to have to struggle mightily for me to catch them because I'm just not fast enough. Oh! But the 9 is wrecked. That'll give me another spot. That puts me in 13th.
32.968.
I might actually gain iRating out of this after all. I can see the 21. Yep, freebie. Use the emote if you got it. And if you want it, subscribe to Conducci's channel. Top 10 dream still alive.
32.
Not so much. Well, theoretically. But unlikely. I mean, it's possible that they could wreck up there. 32.95. What I do like is I'm sticking with this 5 car who I'm pretty sure has a lot fresher tires.
32.963. 5 to go this time.
I'm surprised that I'm even staying with him. So he's definitely showing me that the groove is more down low. 21's definitely struggling, but I won't catch him in time unless he actually wrecks it. That was not a real clean corner there.
32.8.
32.8. Just under a 32.9. Dang it. Getting loose and having that back end kick out is killing me. Joe Wells is in the wall. He should have pitted. All those guys who are in the wreck that didn't pit have gone multiple laps down. They would have been better off getting the fast repair. A lot better off.
33.018. Gonna be 2 to go.
Every time I come up on a lap car, they are always doing things that mess with my lap time. So I was pulling away from him, and now I'm getting caught again because of that. We're going to stay on the lead lap, though. Look at that big pack up there. Something could happen up there. Into turn 3, out of turn 4, coming to take the white flag. Oh, the 23 is spun.
Good race.
There's another freebie.
Oh shit, that was so funny. Good race.
So that's going to put me in 12th. Yeah, I mean, I feel good about our chances in future races here if I can actually get qualified and race with folks. So there we go, race over. 0x, 11th place finish, I'll take it.
Good job.
Almost did get a top 10 out of that.